Oh, thanks. Well, those guys. We're going to look at the side control. We're actually doing knee ride today, but we're having to look at knee ride from a totally different point of view. And I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, so one of the things about the side control creating space is either good space or bad space. We want to have a look at an option as far as escaping side control that originally is a bad way of doing it, but we're going to modify it to help me a little bit more. So engage my feet, engage my core, my hips thrust towards my head, so not up to the ceiling. So what I'm doing is, if I thrust up to the ceiling, Emma pretty much stays where she is. But if I thrust towards my head, I get the motion. It also means that I can load Emma up onto my forearms and my elbows and not my hands. So I come in, the little detail is this. Right, so just slide your hips slightly, and such a small detail. It's not going to really make or break the move, but if you do this, it'll help the move a little bit later on. This would jiu-jitsu. Okay, so move, hip thrust, hip thrust, hip thrust. Don't move. So most commonly that people do is they go to here. The example about it, I'm going to use the right hand to unhook my top leg. Top leg, separate me, and she can go to knee ride, start to attack me, etc. So this is a bit better for her as far as the escape goes. Man, I'm sweaty. I might turn those fans on a sec. And the only downfall about it is the space I've created is better for Emma and not good for me. So we're just going to have a quick look at this and I'll explain why we don't do it this way, but I need people to understand from Emma's point of view. Go. You know I'm the boss of it, right? So, feet. This is so important. So thrust her over my head from here. Now, elbows, not hands. Bring my knee through, and we'll scoot the hand underneath my top leg. Push your hand, update from the belly. So it's really good knee on balance for her, really helps me to the Okay, Ian, come hither. I shouldn't get you to come around me, so. Okay, side control. So from here, once again, I'm not moving my feet, just my heels. I'm bridging, so my hips go forward to take this weight over me. Elbows, my leg goes through. Ian uses his right hand to go underneath my top leg, that's my bottom leg. Now, separate, upgrades the knee on belly with this right knee. As in a really good knee ride position. The beautiful thing about it is that even if I rock this in to try and pull him over, it then holds onto my head with this hand here. This is really hard for him to move, and he gets a really nice stable knee ride right on me. Okay guys, 2 minutes, 1, 2, 3, let's go. So we're just gonna go 2-minute drill. Do it a couple of times each and swap over. So the baby guard, or it's not necessarily baby guard, it's just taking the space away. It's probably one of the most underrated things. Come in a little bit. So what I'm doing is, it's not my feet, it's the fact that I create space underneath his elbow to be able to move. So if he's got a really tight squeeze on me from here, and I move my feet, my hips don't technically move, but if I do that, it gives me a little bit of space. So all I'm trying to do is just try and go heels, hip thrust, no hand, so different positions. So I'm bringing the baby guard in. So what happens is I've got the arm caught here. So people pull the arm out. We attack. Down. So slow motion. 1, 2, 3. Baby guard. Stretch the arm back. And this only works because the more that my leg comes out to go around the head, the more that I've created distance to put my leg overhead, the more that I bring my leg this way around the head, the shorter the distance. So from here, engage, okay, bridge, elbows, push off the side, baby guard. So that's a shorter distance for me to travel, where this here is, technically my hips are rolling out to my left, which means that even if I do get my leg around, he's got the ability to move to block it, or most importantly, retract this right arm, put it underneath my leg from here, and I can't get the arm bar. He's in a far better position. He can now use this to pull my leg down and push it, and he can now go to the knee on belly, which is a far better position for him. So if I said to Peter, which I'm going to say to Peter, Peter, can you try and underhook my right hand with your, my left leg with your right hand as I do the move? Slow motion. Okay. So let's go. Little hip bump, boom, 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 over and arm bars pretty much there. So even if they do feel the first arm bar coming on, the secondary arm bars pretty legit as well. And if they kind of abort, then I'm out of side control, so it's a win-win situation for me. So if at any time I'm here, and goes, no, but go, I'm like, cool, well, it puts me into a far better position because I'm no longer underneath side control. So there's not really any detriment to this move as long as I'm keeping my knees, chest, my baby guard, and as long as I'm understanding that I've got the 2 arm bars to attack. If they're not there, I'm escaping to my knees. Okay, here. Side control, elbows in. Once again, guys, engage. So it's a little bit of a hip bump, just to create space between the elbows and the knee. Hip thrust to make sure his weight's over the top of me. Elbows, over back. And support here. Raise my hips. And he pulls me out. Abort. Come up. Okay, so the little details in the inception of this are what makes the move work more times than less times. And often it's your setup and your foundations that build up the end result. So it's my gripping in my position first that's going to help build up to where I want to be. Just going to go in onto your knees, please, buddy, up here. And turn around. Okay, so we flip up from here. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it, and then I'm going to explain why I'm doing it that way. Okay, so first of all, it's pretty standard push-pull. So my hand that's on the collar extend, my hand that's on the sleeve will retract, and what I'm doing is I'm actually do a pulling motion this way. Normally with this I'm going to try and tip my partner over this way, however this time I'm going to extend to create a usable space, and I'll push it so it's weight off balance. Even monkeys fall out of trees sometimes. Okay, so chop back up. So as far as this goes, I'm putting all these weights onto one small surface area. So the hand on the collar pushes, the hand on the sleeve pulls. At the same time, a shallow step. It has to be a shallow step. I don't want a long step. I try and just get the base of my heel as close to the knee as I can. Just remember that by default, when we come around from here, my knee is going to go straight to the hip. So my partner does try to play to the baby guard position on my inside. So it's very hard for my partner to get to the armbar. I'll explain this in a second. I basically slide up underneath and I sit on my weight on my partner. Right, I see so many people sit off their partner, try and do something, but they're going to hip, escape and move. So I want to make sure that when I'm doing this, my weight's on my partner to remove this motion. Here. Right, so once again, control, pull myself into the body. So pull myself in, hold, step, and nice and tight. I'm breaking the arm over my shin, not my hip. So when we sit backwards, it's pretty much on the shin. Then I'm breaking the arm, not on the groin. So from here, this is beating the baby guard. So I'm beating the person's baby guards. The main point is once again this to put him off balance. Shallow step from here, and now by technically when I throw him, my knee should already be across the hips. So if he does try to bring his knees chest to the armbar, I've already beaten the position. Come up, slide, put my weight on my partner, keep it nice and tight. Here's this way I know how to turn systems. I turn my whole body, but keep my weight on my partner. Step, and it's pretty much on from here. If all of this is to keep you anchored onto your partner. See a lot of guys times that pose. You lose that weight because you've lost contact with them. Come up. Come up. I'm just going to show you the so we're in the same thing, it's going to do the same thing to me, but she's going to do what we call a long step.
So it's be like
So she pushes, pulls, and what time she puts her leg, instead of shallow step, she puts it really deep behind me. So as I fall, I have to get to the arm bar because she's done a long step instead, so she's not controlling my hips. So the difference on the inception will dictate whether the person on the bottom can hit the armbar or the person on the top can hit the armbar from the knee right. So I'm doing knee right from underneath, she's doing knee right from on top, and it's pretty much who gets that inside position will win this fight. So what I like to do, so a lot of time that we're doing the, I'm doing the knee right, stepping over the head kind of becomes an issue, and that space where I kind of want to keep my weight on my partner, but I want to spin. So everyone's kind of got the arm bar. I'm going to try to nice. So they're here. So what I see them do is they go like that, so their weight's still over their partner, which makes it extremely hard for the arm bar. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of going, put all my weight here, move that, and just sit. So I'm not sliding my whole body, I'm just sliding. So what this does, think about it this way, to turn isn't to get this leg over the head, is to put that arm in position to do the arm bar. So what I'm saying is that people don't turn this foot, so turn here, and it's still really hard because his arm's blocking out the motion to get over his head. Right?
Oh, Peter, look at you. Do you want the walls to get done or not?
Should see what's going to happen if the walls aren't done. Yeah, so, yeah. So, post, lift, kick it, turn it, and pin. So the arm's pretty tight already. As I step, it's pretty much on now. But my whole weight is on my partner. So whether my partner rolls left or right, I'm like he goes this way, belly down arm bar, this way, traditional arm bar. So what I'm saying is when the people do it, the whole body moves up here, which makes it extremely hard to actually do the arm bar because I'm so far over the body, I've kind of lost the control. So for me, I'm not telling you.
No, no,
so here, it's pretty much post, kick it, so here, kick, behind and sit, make sure my knee line. As I'm spinning, my foot extends, turn the arm, exaggerating where I want it to be, pin it in. So the arm bar's pretty much, it's almost on already. Just to secure it, it steps over. I try to get my heel in nice and tight as well. Once again, the arm bar's been broken over my shin, not my hip, so you can pull it as hard as you want to. Right? Where sometimes on the groin say, oh good, yeah, okay. So here, what I like to do is, instead of this, I like to come around and hold this. So when I sit down, it doesn't matter which way his thumb is, because even if it goes hitchhiker's cut, the arm bar's still going to come on. Because I'm working at the end of it, where I'm holding here, he has the ability to move. So if you look, it's the hands moving, which allows it to move. Here, the hand doesn't move, so the arm's technically still straight. Is there anything else just while I'm here that anyone's having issues with? Okay, let's go again, guys. 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? Yeah, just that's kind of up and that turn. So you've got to really, everyone turns that leg over, so that's when you have it. Look on the back, and so if I'm with, do you mind, I'm going to get a little bit heavy for a second. So I'm on the position from there, and as I slide to get to the knee right, what I find best is to stop them moving is I do this here. So instead of being here, where I'm kind of like, as that leg comes off, I'm like, oh, I'm losing my balance. From here is take this arm, turn it underneath the knees and hold them. So now the arm's pinned against my leg. So if she does try to move or hip escape, I'm pretty much, my weight's all over. Where I find here, my weight's kind of sideways, so they have a bit more ability to move the hips left to right to change my balance point. Do you feel the difference there? So when I go here, this goes that way. So elbow, 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 foot for foot, and this is pretty much going to bring it on from here, so the arm's pretty secure. And what you find is that you don't drop off your partner. Try and finish the armbar from this position here. So tweeze on there, right? So she's got my arm, so it's got a post, slides up. So this time is, I'm going to start to like, I'm moving on. So her elbow's going to dip under, yes. So I find it very hard to move. She kicks that leg a little bit straighter. So yeah, pinch this down. So I'm locked into position now. And because we're going down, the weight's going down onto the hand. Here, she simply steps slowly. And it's on. So that will help your balance point if you're struggling trying to keep the weight on someone. You feel the difference. Put that back over. Okay guys,